Hello, it's Raven, and, so, story time, yeah, so, one of the weirdest, I wanted to tell a story of one of the weirdest interactions that I've had, one of them, I might do another one in the next video, but yeah, so, another story time in the next video, but yeah, so, and yes, this is me playing Roblox, yes, so, to the story, so this was a few days ago for me, and, it was the day before yesterday for me, and, if I sound a little sleepy, sorry, I woke up not a while ago, at like 6:59 for me, so, like I said, this happened the day before yesterday for me, and me and my dad were going to wash our dog, and, when we get into the parking lot, I exit the car, like, right when I exit the car, before I even close the door, so there was these groups, right, and they're practicing these preach things, like, I'm not Christian, but my family is, so there's these people practicing how to preach and stuff, on them doing in groups, and telling stories that they've had, like, random stories. And so right when I get out of the car, one of the people in the group that was behind our car was like, that was literally like kind of parallel to behind our car. And this dude's like, one of the people who was a dude, was behind our car, in that group behind our car, was like, hey, and waved his arms, like, wave, and I'm like, I was like hesitant, I was like, because I didn't really know what to do, and it was weird for me. It was also weird for my dad as well, so, and after, like, a few, for me, after, like, a few, 30 seconds of hesitantness, I don't know if that's a word, but, yeah, let me roll with that, so, after, 30 seconds or so of me being very hesitant, I just do a small wave because I was very, I was getting anxiety. I was like, I did not know what to do. So, yeah, I was kind of getting anxiety from that because it was weird for me. Well, not a lot of anxiety, just a tiny bit. Like, why would someone just, do that? Just when you don't even know the person, they don't know you, and they're just like, get you away. And I'm like, and I didn't even say anything. I was just like, and then I just do a small wave, and I'm just like, damn. So, I closed the door, and in my head, I thought the dude wanted me to also listen to the story, so I just closed the passenger seat car door, and I slowly back away because like I said, I thought he wanted me to also listen in on the story that he was telling. And I'm like, so I just So I just sneak away. Because, yeah. And so, yeah, that's basically, one of the weirdest interactions that I've had with somebody. So, yeah, and I think I'm going to put two story times in this video, but I'll just do that. This is the first story. I'm going to go into the next story right now. See you. Okay, I'm back for the next story. So, like I said, I was going to put two stories in this video and the last little audio bit. So here's another weird kind of interaction. I don't know if I should call it an interaction, but I'm gonna call it that. I want to call it an interaction because I'm confused. My neurodivergency is weird sometimes, and so this was like last year or earlier this year. I think it was earlier this year. Yeah, it was earlier this year, and so before 2024 started, like earlier this school year, but before 2024 started. So for me, I was coming back with my dad. I was coming back from a football game for my school that I went to, because I'm kind of like in the middle of switching schools right now, so that's why I'm saying used to. And so me and my dad were leaving at the third quarter of the football game that my brother was in, and over here I'm because we left at the third quarter because I was kind of getting tired, and it was 9 or 10 or so p.m. At night. So yeah. And then my dad's like, "What do you want to have for dinner or something?" And I'm like, "I have no idea, because I don't really know a lot, like what to have for dinner and stuff." So we went to this little pizzeria that was nearby, and like I said, it was 10 or so p.m. So we walk in casually, and then the girl who was doing at the front, saying how many people who are going to sit down and stuff are. So she's like, how many people were dose, because it's just me and my dad doing this. And so and so I am a tiny bit taller than average. When I say a tiny bit taller, I mean 5'7.5" tall. 5 feet 7.5 inches. And yes, you heard me correctly. I am that tall. And a lot of people I know are shorter than me, or around my height, or a tiny bit taller than me. So in that range. So and people also think I'm in my 20s. I am not in my 20s. I am 15. So she's like, "Would you guys to sit at the bar or no?" And my dad's like, "Nah." And I can't. I'm to myself, whispering, kind of. I'm like, I can't because I'm 15. I'm also almost turning 16 in a few months, so yeah. So, and over here. And so, yeah, that happened. That was a tiny bit of a weird interaction where she thought I was old enough to drink. So I'm like, damn. So, and then when we got to the table, because you could choose your own table. That's the restaurant we went to, is where you can just randomly choose your own table. And, so after a few minutes, the waiter who was a guy, came up, and after he took our order, like, we were doing a half and half of the pizza, and when he brought out our pizza the first time, it was the wrong pizza, and we're like, this is not how we ordered it. And so, we had to reorder the pizza, and for the second time, like, we had to reorder the pizza, and he got everything, like, correctly in the, I think, in the little thing he had, and so then, it was either, and so then he came back, and it was also, I think, the wrong pizza. It was like 2 or 3 times that happened. So, like, I don't really remember a whole lot, but the second time it was wrong pizza. So we tried one more time. And while the people were cooking it, the waiter comes back one more time to make sure he got what we wanted correctly. And so we're like, yeah, my side, blah, blah, blah. His side, blah, blah, blah. My dad's side, blah, blah, blah. And so he went back. And then this time when he came out with the pizza, it was still wrong. Yeah. So this the pizza thing was not really interaction, but, like, I'm like, it's okay. Like, for me, I'm like, it's okay. Like, in my mind, I felt guilty. In my head, I'm a guilty. Like, for me, I'm kind of a guilty person. A lot. And a people pleaser. So, kind of. And so, my dad was a little, like, mad. Like, a tiny bit pissed off that they kept getting the order wrong. So I'm like, it's okay, I could just take off the stuff that I don't like. So that's what we did. I just took off the stuff I did not like and just eat it. Because I'm kind of a picky eater, but not a whole lot, but still kind of a picky eater. So, yeah, that happened. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and hope you guys like, and yeah. And if you guys can give me some suggestions in the comments of what I should do next in the next video, please do let me know, because I like the information, like, of what I should do next and what I should update in these videos. So yeah. Okay, bye. Love you guys. Thank you again. Bye.